Well, when I left hospital this time, I was assessed by the enablement team, skills, and at home, and they assessed that I would need 3 carers a day, 3 times a day. I thought she meant a week, and she said no, a day, which we were all quite shocked at, and it was free. I was worried about when it was going to stop, because I'd have to start paying again, and the carer I was paying I've had to let go. And at the moment I've been managing on my own, but it's helped because skills got me into a routine of eating properly. The only thing I can't do is shop and do a clean. I'm slowly dwindling, but yeah, it's a good service. It really got me into a routine. I rang two agencies, not by Google, two well-known agencies that was recommended, and one to get 2.5 hours care, and they didn't even get back to me, and the other ones, well, we never even completed the form or whatever, and I got to thinking, because it was only just, it's only just 2 hours care, but it's at £19 an hour. Do you know what I mean? And I thought, if I were more care and had a direct payment, they'd snap me up just like that. And that's how it came across. So it's a bit disgusting, really. I do need more, but I can only afford 2.5 hours a week. But it'll do enough for me to get through the week. Started with a cold, and like a head cold, which I haven't had for years, and go straight to my chest. Normally my last 3 admissions have been my heart, the fluid. I knew this was my COPD this time. And I only ring Andrew when I absolutely need to, and he tells me off for that. So I rang him and I said, you don't have to come, all I need is steroids and antibiotics, thinking that would be it. And he says, I'll see you soon, so he come. And he did all my abs. I said, right, you need stronger antibiotics than your last lot, because they won't touch them. And my oxygen levels were down and everything. It was so good to be able to pick up the phone and ring Andrew, because I know if I'd have had to make an appointment at doctors, and I'd have got an appointment, I would have got an emergency appointment. But I also know I would have been a 999 and off to hospital again. And we're having Andrew, community matron, he stops all that, and he does prescriptions now, so they can give you your prescriptions and hands them in at chemist, and chemist deliver it. It was great. And me and my daughter was talking about Andrew when he first started coming to see me, and they said they couldn't believe the difference and the pressure it took off them, knowing that, the phone would ring and they'd think, oh God, she's in hospital again. And my admissions were just regular. And they said, and Andrew sorted all that. So his role really is important. And you never feel rushed. He never feels like he's in a rush. He probably is, but he don't make you feel rushed. No, not really. The fact that I'm not in hospital is great. If I could phone Andrew, community matron, not have a hospital visit. When he comes in, sometimes I know I'm going to end up in hospital. And other times I think, no, he's going to keep me at home. And he reassures me, he says, Kari, this is my job, to keep you out of hospital.